Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm here with Kathy. We are Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube. We have a couple days of what sold for you today. Kathy's going to show you what sold for us.
Hey guys, we'll start with Mercari today. So first up, I sold another Slumberkins. This one is called Vlad. He's just like a Halloween 6-inch mini one. I don't remember what I paid for this. I think the minis are either $12 or $16. So I assume I paid one of those prices, and it sold for $44 plus shipping. So they're only made during Halloween. They're very small drops. So if you don't get one and you want one, you're willing to pay more. And I got lucky there. So, right. But don't tell my kid I sold it. He still liked it, but we have a bigger one, so that's why I was okay selling the small one. All right, and then this is a pair of Air Jordan 1 mids shoes. These were in pretty rough shape, so I think they could have sold for more, but because of the condition, someone asked if I'd take $25, plus they paid shipping, so I accepted that. I paid $8 for them at Once Upon a Child, so that was an okay profit for me. Then I sold this little mug. It's not like a brand or anything, it's just Sheffield Home. I got this for myself at Marshall's, and I used it quite a bit. And I listed it, I think I only paid $3.99 or $4.99 for it. And then it sold for $7 plus $11 shipping. So I made my money back on it, and someone else can use it now. Okay, so then we had a few Poshmark sales. The first one was to a viewer, Courtney. Thank you so much. So I just listed these little mini Melissa giraffes last night, and she liked them, but I didn't know she was a viewer at the time. I just send offers to likers every night, so I listed them at 25 cents, 20% off, so $20 with discounted shipping. And then she accepted, and then wrote a nice note saying, thank you, I've been waiting for you to list them, love your YouTube channel. So Courtney, thank you so much. I hope that you love them. And yeah, those were from my stimulus check challenge, so still plugging along with that, making sales every day. I think we have one more sale from the challenge today as well. So
Thank you so much for your support, Courtney. We appreciate you.
All right, and then these are just some boys Carhartt camo shorts. These have been listed forever. Normally Carhartt sells really quickly, but these did not. So when someone offered me $10 last night, I just took it. I only have $1.50 into them, so I still made a very small profit, but I don't have to store them any longer. So another item from my stimulus check challenge. This also sold through offers to likers, but not to a viewer as far as I know. I listed it, I believe, at $18 and then sent 20% off plus discount shipping. So this buyer paid $14 plus $4.99 ship, and I make $8.93 after all is said and done. And then I have about $1 into it, so not huge money, but you know, at this point we're already in the profit, so everything just keeps adding up at this point. And then I have these, I never know how to say this, Abeo or Abeo. It's a good brand to look out for as far as sandals, or they make shoes too. So these I paid, I don't have that in front of me. I know it was under $10. I'm pretty sure it was $7.99 at Goodwill, and then they sold for an offer of $39. So yeah, I make like $31.20. So nice little sale there. And not the rest, but the next round of sales is from eBay. Sold these Vans Nightmare Before Christmas shoes. I actually picked these up on Kidzone for $12, which, you know, that's more than I'd probably pay at a thrift store, although maybe not for Nightmare Before Christmas Vans, but they came directly to me, so I paid $12. The person did have them listed as play condition. They do show some wear, but really they're not that bad. They're typical wear for a kid's shoe. I listed them for $34.95 free ship on eBay, and someone just bought them outright at that price. So I more than doubled my money. I didn't have to leave my house or anything, so I was happy with that. And I sold these little mini Bowden toweling. I don't know if that's a real word. I always call like these like terry cloth things that. So anyways.
Like a towel material.
Yeah, it's like a towel to like wear over your swim trunks or something. Anyways, yeah, these sold for $14.95 free shipping. I bought these for my kids off Mercari, $4.15, so I am losing a few bucks off them, but that's okay. sold these American Eagle artist jeans. These I had $3 and some change into. They've been listed for quite a while at this point, so I was very happy to see them go at $14.95 plus shipping on those. All right, this one's the most exciting sale of the day. Can you guys guess what it is? I haven't shared it anywhere yet.
Oh, still can't guess. Still don't know.
Da-da-da. This guy sold. So I listed it high just because, you know, we saw the sold of the exact same one for $55 on eBay, but you know, there's a ton listed for higher. None of this print, like there's none of this print listed currently, so I just went high at like $79.95, and because some did sell at that price, other prints, so I was just gonna see what happened, you know, and I always know that I'm running sales, so I didn't want to go too low and have it sell instantly, so listed at $79.95. I got 4 watchers pretty much in the first couple days, and I sent an offer to them of $64.95 free ship, so that's what it ended up selling for. It is going to Washington, and it was kind of heavy, so I had to pay for a 3-pound shipping rate. So it did cost $11.79 to ship it, and then the eBay fees and everything, but it was still like a $44 profit even after all said and done. So definitely be on the lookout for Lisa Franco. I did want to mention, so
we had some viewers.
Some of our viewers, told us that, because I think I might have mentioned I thought it was vintage when I first found it, but the viewers said if it's vintage, the L and the F will be capitalized. So I did not know that, so thank you. But yeah, I did see a bunch. The ones that were selling really high were the ones with the capitals. So I didn't say anywhere in my listing that it was vintage. So hopefully nobody cares.
But the comparables that we were looking at were this exact one, the same lowercase.
For 55 had the lowercase.
It even had the same pom-pom, because I remember you asking, you were wondering if that pom-pom was original or if it was just added on by the previous owner, but there was exact comps that sold for 55. So
thank you guys for telling us. We don't know everything. We really don't know that much at all, honestly. So we appreciate all the tips like that. We learn something new every day from you guys.
So yeah, we just didn't say anywhere in the listing that it was vintage, and it still sold for a really good amount.
I mean, even though it's not vintage, they don't make, Lisa Franks don't make stuff, but I think they don't make binders like that right now, as far as I know. So, still worth something to somebody. Alright, that was it for eBay, and then we just had one Kidzone bundle sale. So these are a pair of mini Bowden shorts, and then an Aiden and Anais swaddle blanket. I actually got these both off Kidzone in different deals that I purchased. So this person that I bought these from a long time ago had a pair of new in-box Tory Burch shoes, and then she had like 30% off 2 items. So I only wanted the Tory Burch shoes to flip them. And then so she already had them for a decent deal. I think it was like $80, which, I mean, that's a lot, but they're brand new. She had the box. She was going to send them in the box. And so I just threw something in with the deal to get the 30% off. So I think I paid close to $60 for the Tories, which I ended up selling for like $150 a while back. So I've already made a lot of money on this. So even though what I'm about to show you didn't make me that much, I've already made money from the deal. So
well, and the only reason you got it is because you got that big 30% off. So
the shorts I technically have $10 into, and then the swaddle blanket I have $2 into, and then they both sold together for $30. It came out to like 30 something, and then I sent an additional offer. So yeah, this buyer paid $30. It cost me $5 to ship them together, and then I make $21.50. So it was like an $8-9 profit on top of what I've already profited from the Tory Burch shoes and stuff. So yeah, I'm always looking for deals online to flip online.
Hey guys, it is now Saturday afternoon. We typically ship on Saturdays at 11:30, but we decided just with our plans for the day that we were going to go ahead and ship a little bit later, which means we drive into town, but since we're going into town anyway, it just worked out. So we did get quite a few sales, and Kathy's going to show you what sold for us today, and then we do have a couple questions afterwards. So
Hey guys, yeah, so we got a lot of sales overnight. Trying to figure out what order I put these in. All right, let me start with eBay. So first up was these Converse high top shoes. I got these from the bins from my stimulus check challenge. So I just listed them yesterday, I believe, for $19.95 free ship. I am running a 16% off sale right now in my eBay store. So this buyer paid $16.76 free shipping. Shipping cost me just over $4 on those, and so yeah, the item had about $1 into it to begin with. So around a $10 profit on those, not too bad. All right, and then I sold these saltwater sandals. I have $5 into these. They sold for $19.90 free ship. These were under 8 ounces, so they were about $3.30 something to ship those. Saltwater sandals, I like to pick them up for kids, toddlers, even infant. Depending on the condition, you can usually get between 20 to 30 bucks. These are just a pair of my kids' shorts, Baby Gap. These, I think I got these on clearance, so I probably paid like $4 or $5 for them. They sold for $6.72 plus shipping. And then this is just a vintage baby dress. These, the brand name doesn't necessarily matter, but like these frilly baby dresses do well normally. This one didn't do as well as some of the others I've sold, but this one was vintage nursery rhyme brand, and I listed it for $19.95 free ship, and I've had it for a couple months now. Normally these sell within like a week or two, so I had a bunch of watchers this morning, so I sent them an offer of $15.90 and someone accepted. I paid $2 for the dress, so not huge, but it's on its way. That actually sold through the global shipping. I didn't peek at where it was going, did you?
I didn't look.
No. So I did notice that because I saw that the total price that they paid was like $39.
Yeah.
So I only get $15.90, and then I have to pay the shipping out of that just to Kentucky, which is only, this is under 4 ounces. It was like $2.93 to ship, but that person then paid the rest of that, like $20-something just to get it shipped to wherever they are. So
more than doubled their cost.
It's crazy.
And didn't you say like a lot of those dresses go overseas anyway?
Yeah,
like they're huge collectible in like China, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't. Yeah.
Maybe they're going to China. I'll look it up and I'll put it on the screen and we'll find out.
All right, and then I don't want to take this out because it has a very long tail and it was hard to get in there. But
we had to lint roll it all and stuff.
Yeah, it's a little fox in the helm plush. His tail is like probably as long as this desk.
Not that long.
You'll see a picture on the screen.
It's
all
feet
rolled
long,
up,
yeah.
but yeah. This I picked up at a thrift for $2, and it sold for $20.96 free shipping. It was just under a pound, so shipping was just over $5 on that. Alright, I think that was it for eBay besides the one I'm going to show you guys at the end. So then I'll start back over here on Poshmark. So last night, I just didn't get any new photographs taken or anything, so I wanted to do some sort of work, so I decided to share my Poshmark closet, which I don't do often, and then I dropped a lot of prices, probably more than half of my whole store, so just because I haven't done that in months. So I only got 2 sales from it, but hopefully as I keep sharing and stuff, I'll get more. But these are some Brooks. I think they were listed at $59. I dropped them to $50, and then someone offered me $30, which is kind of low, but they had a little weird thing right here, and then they've been listed for months at this point. So I just took the $30. I paid $10 for them, so about a $14 profit on those. And then this, I don't know why the screenshot shows that it sold for $32, but it actually sold for $20. I think it's because it was a multi-quantity listing at one point. But anyway, I dropped the price of this again, and someone offered me $20, and I just accepted because you guys have seen me sell these over and over. This is the last one of it, so I just wanted to get it going. So I paid $5 for it, sold for $20, so I get $16.
That was a retail arbitrage where you bought like.
Well, it actually.
Oh, it was at Goodwill. That's right. Yeah.
And they had a whole.
They just had all the same brand new. So it must have just been donated.
That was actually down in Pueblo, Colorado, that I found those when we were visiting your dad or something.
Okay.
So. All right. And we had a ton of Mercari sales. The rest that you're going to see is from Mercari. Yeah, I don't think I had a Kidzone sale overnight. So. This is a Fox Racing men's flannel. I picked this up at the Dillard's discount store for $6, and I had it listed at like $29.95 plus shipping, and then I had the sale running, and then I sent an additional offer to this person, and then he asked if I would also do free shipping. So I think the offer I sent him was like 23 something plus shipping, which the shipping was about $6, and I said I'd do 25 free ship. So he said okay, so I switched the price for him, and yeah, 25 free ship. It's just under £1, so shipping was about $5.40 on that. So not huge money, but it's been listed since September, so I was ready to see it go. And then this little Scentsy Buddy guy was from my stimulus check challenge, and this is just a little dragon clip, and it sold for $10 plus shipping. And this, if you remember the little people camp set with had the girl, the dog, the fire, and stuff in there. So,
which is also your stimulus check challenge, yeah?
Yeah, I think 4 or 5 of these were. So this sold for my list price, which was $16 plus shipping. The shipping, this was over £1, so if you remember, I said I'm doing the FedEx Smart Post, so they paid $7.99 for shipping instead of previously would have been an $11 shipping fee. Alright, and this I actually lost a buck or two on. These are some Zara sandals. They've just been listed probably almost 2 years at this point. A long time ago on Posh, I found a shop with like some really low priced items in their store, so I bundled a bunch and just made an offer. None of these things were for my kids or for myself. It was just stuff I thought I could flip. So everything else sold off quickly, and I've profited off of it all. So I'm okay that I lost a couple bucks on this one. But yeah, I had about $11 and some change into these, and they only sold for $11 plus shipping. With Mercari's fee, I only get about 9 something out of those. So that's okay. But yeah, I got like a few Riley and Crew pieces from that person, and for like $10 each, and those were selling off at like 30 to 40. So it was a good deal overall.
All I know is I've shared those sandals
Yes.
maybe a million times on Poshmark. So.
Alright, so then I got these little baby Adidas. I have $4.50 into these from Once Upon a Child, and they sold for $21 plus shipping. These were just a pair of my son's shoes. I believe I bought them off Kidzone. I don't remember how much. They had this like damage on them when I bought them, so I remember getting them cheap, but I think I paid $12, but no more than $15, I would say. And they actually sold for $19 plus shipping, even in this condition. So my son wore them a ton, and I still made all my money back, so I'm happy with that. And then this just sold a few minutes ago. Oh, another sale and a stimulus check challenge sale. Okay, this is that was the
Love that sound.
Notification.
Yeah.
This is just a really cute little perfume set, the Harajuku Lovers, which I believe is Gwen Stefani's line of stuff. So it was tricky because perfume you have to send ground shipping, and so Mercari, I did UPS for the shipping because they are the ground shipping. Otherwise I would have had to do free ship and then just ship through USPS on my own or whatever, but it would have ended up costing me more. So I just set it to UPS, and this has been listed a while because I couldn't list it on Kidzone. You can't list perfume on Poshmark because they don't have ground shipping. So it's been listed only on eBay and then Mercari. And finally today I got an offer of $40 plus the shipping, so I paid $5, so really happy with that.
And yeah, it has to be shipped on ground because it's flammable and they don't like to transport that stuff in planes. So yeah, just be aware.
Alright. And then this is a pair of Crocs from my stimulus check challenge. These are the ones with the little gibbets on them. I had My Little Pony, Snow White, Martini Glass. So they sold for $16 plus shipping. Another stimulus check challenge item. I'm really digging these. Like, even though these aren't like crazy high flips, like I can pretty much take any offer when I only have $1 into the inventory, you know. So these natives sold for $16 plus shipping, and they're in really rough shape. Like, they're super worn down there, super worn down, but people still love these for their kids. They will still buy them in that condition. So alright, this is a really fun sale. If you follow me on Instagram, I showed these when I found them. They are just some vintage Tootsies. Anyways, I feel like I had seen someone else sell these or talk about them. So when I saw them, I just, even though this is something I would never even normally think to look at or
Right.
buy, I was like, well, let me just look it up. So I looked it up, and recent solds on eBay were between like $60 to $80. And my mind was like, what in the world?
Yeah.
Because, well, Halloween stuff is always kind of popular to begin with, but I don't know. Anyways, I definitely grabbed them because they were only $3.50, and last night they sold for my list price on Mercari, which was $65 plus shipping. So that was like a $50 profit on those. So I did want to mention, so then like after I found those, I saw a Christmas pair at a different thrift, and I looked up the Christmas pair, and those were not going for a lot. Like they were still probably worth a couple bucks to pay for, but I think they were only selling in like the $20 range. So Halloween stuff, guys, keep an eye out for it. Let me tell you what that other item that just sold was. This spin spa brush, which was a
okay.
challenge, and it sold for $25.16 with free shipping. So this is going to be a little pricey to ship. Let me see what it weighed. It's 1.6 without a box, so it should be under 2 even with the box. I think they live in Ohio though, which is kind of far, so I'm estimating that's going to cost about $10 to ship. And yeah, but still came from the bin, so I only have about $1 into it, so still probably at least profit $10 on that. And then I also saw another payment come through, which she's been trying to get a hold of me forever through our YouTube comments and then through my Instagram, but I'm so behind on like all the comments. So Maria,
for the gloves. Yeah, they're over there by the computer.
So I finally got her invoice, and she paid that. So we're gonna send these out today. So yeah, those Carhartt gloves from my stimulus check challenge, they had the paint on them, but she was okay with it. So I sold them to her for $10 plus shipping, and yeah, I'll just send those out today.
Thank you for the support and being so kind and waiting.
Patient.
Patient, yes.
You probably could have bought some off eBay and had them delivered before we ever even got
We
back
appreciate
to
you so much, and I apologize.
Yeah.
I am finally caught up on all of our YouTube comments.
Now you
and
can answer my Instagram comments.
I don't know if I could do that, but I took a lot of time, and I'm trying to keep up with them from now on. So
And if you guys message me over there, I'm not like purposely ignoring. It's just that our day is like, first we gotta deal with. Everything we do with our kids is the most important thing, and then we gotta do work, and then if there's extra time, we try to get back to comments, which there's not always extra time.
There hasn't been a lot of extra time lately,
but yeah.
I never would have expected that we would have this much comments and questions on Instagram. Like we get so many, and we appreciate it.
Yeah.
It is sometimes overwhelming. More often than not, it's overwhelming, I think, but
don't stop.
we're working on it. Yes, don't stop. This is not to stop you from commenting or asking questions. It's just, I wish we had all the time in the world to answer them all the time.
All right, and then, so we have 3 questions. The first one is from Erin at Home to Home Resale. She said, would love to see how you ship your hats so they don't get crushed by USPS. So this sale was a hat, and it was also from the stimulus check challenge. So it sold on eBay. It was not Nike hat, even though it said Big Bad Bud on it.
Oh, that's right, the Big Bad Bud hat.
I mean, yeah, I grabbed pretty much all hats at the bins that aren't disgusting because they weigh like nothing.
Yeah.
So speaking of weighing nothing, this box and this hat together are less than 8 ounces. So I was able to ship this out for $3.30 something. Mm-hmm. He only paid, I listed it kind of lower than I normally would a Nike hat, but because of that writing on the side, but I guess he did not care. So he paid $15.08 for this.
His name might be Bud, you know? He might be the Big Bad Bud.
But, yeah, so $15.08. I spent $39 I think on shipping it. And so what we do with hats, I don't like shipping them in mailers because, yeah, like you said, they do get crushed. These boxes from eBay we buy with our store coupons that we get quarterly. I mean,
and what's the dimensions on it? It says
10 by 8 by 6.
So it's the 10 by 8 by 6 eBay box.
Yeah, so.
And if you have an eBay store, you get a coupon every quarter. That's what we use to buy these. And it's been more than enough for us.
You can't use the USPS free boxes because this is shipping first class since it is under a pound.
Right, and those are for priority.
So you have to, I mean, you don't have to use this box, but you could use a recycled Amazon box, whatever box you want. I mean, even if this was like 12 ounces, it's still only like $4 to ship it. So anyways, so you can see we cut here. We mentioned that all the time, but to keep it under the 8 ounces. So it was like, I think it was like 7.9. So we probably didn't have to cut it, but we wanted to not make it go over. So we just cut those off because they really don't need to be there. And then we got it down to 7.7 ounces. So it should be good even at the post office.
And then on the hat, we...
so I like, you don't need to do this. I mean, do whatever you want, but we save all these air bubbles from Amazon, and then Chris's mom always saves them for us. And we've never ran out. Like, as long as I've been doing this, we always have some of these. So I like to put them in there just to kind of keep the shape. I put the hat in a bag just because, you know, it's winter, and even though this is like going to California, I think it could get, the box could get wet, and then the hat could get wet. So I just want to keep the hat safe. So let me just put it in there, and then we'll just tape it up. So
that's how we do it. So basically free materials, and it costs what, under like $3 to ship. So
and even if it was, like I said, 12 ounces is like no more than $4.50 to ship. So
and you're saying that's going to California? We're in Colorado, so that's a pretty good distance for that cheap of a shipping cost. So that's how we do it. If you guys have a better way, let us know.
All right, so then we had another question from, I believe, Shana. She said, Kathy, I think your stimulus challenge is a great idea. What is the benefit of having an eBay store instead of just selling without? So with for us, we have like close to 1,200 items active right now. So the store we have only even covers 1,000, and then we pay 10 cents extra per listing. But if we didn't have a store, I don't remember what we used to get for free listings, but it was not very many.
I think you got like maybe
50 or something.
Oh, yeah, maybe
200. Like, they would send out promos and stuff, but even still, then you keep listing, and then you keep getting more. So anyways, a regular price listing on eBay, I think, is like 30 cents, which that's a lot. If you do,
it'd be a few $100s if that's all.
It's about $300 if we just did that. So anyways, we do the 1,000 item store. I believe it's like $59.95 or $99 or something. And that includes, like I said, you get a quarterly eBay store coupon of $50. So that's, some money off every month. You get a lower fee, not a ton. I think it's like just under 1%, but that you save on all of your sales. So, if you don't have a store, you just pay a little bit higher of a fee too on all your sales. So I honestly think that that 1% savings on everything we sell every month basically covers that whole $60. In itself. And then you can run sales, which you cannot do without. And then you can. I
think you were saying you could put your store on vacation mode, right? Which we probably will never do. I don't know.
So I don't know if you can without a store, like, just extend your handling.
You probably could just extend your handling time if you don't have a store.
You can't like put your store on vacation, I believe. So for that many reasons, at least for us, it makes sense. I haven't really broke down the numbers to see where is a good thing, but I mean, if you're thinking of selling on eBay any sort of full-time where you have even, I would say, 100 items, it's probably worth just getting the store. Not necessarily the 1,000 item store. There is a lower one that's, I think, like $20 a month. So I would get a store if you're a serious reseller.
And you can easily go on eBay and search store information.
There's different levels, so like each level comes with different benefits. Like the $5 basic store basically covers nothing, but I think you still get a few more benefits than not having anything at all. So that
will definitely apply differently for everybody's situation, right?
And
for us, it's
I know the
definitely
lower
worth
level
it.
Store they get like a $25 coupon instead of a $50. So just different things, but definitely is worth it for us. The last question is from Eileen. She's saying, where do you photograph your items? Very nice. So we've showed you guys this up here where we do clothes, but lately I haven't really done any clothes. Yeah,
so we have these 3 light boxes. Alexa, photo lights on. She's ignoring me. So we have these 3 lights that turn on, and they go against this wall here. Have a hook on the wall, and we just hang flat lay stuff there. But
recently, well, you probably can't see this, but if you notice, like on our screenshots, recently I've just been taking stuff on our kitchen counter because I like the height of it. It's like taller than this even, probably like more like
Countertop
that.
height, yeah.
And so then I can easily just stand up and do them all. Before I was just putting, oh my gosh, our children are waking up from that. But before I was putting a whiteboard on top of like
We'd
some
have those
anchor
two
boxes
boxes,
and
yeah.
putting it against the wall. So, I mean, we don't have anything fancy, but yeah, I used to really care about perfectly white backgrounds and all this, but right now I just care about getting stuff listed and it's still selling with whatever background I use. So I still make it look presentable. I'm not going to put it on like carpet. Like I just feel like putting it on the ground looks weird. I don't know. I don't like buying stuff from people that have their items like put on the ground, but
Yeah.
and
that's
flat
all a
lays are
personal
fine
thing.
on the ground, but like I wouldn't like it on carpet or grass or concrete even. Like I'd want them to have like a blanket down. I don't know. I'm weird. But anyways,
She's still hanging on
I
to
still
some
make
pickiness.
it like presentable.
Yeah.
No matter where I take them. So
All right. Yeah, and really that's kind of a personal preference. Like Kathy said, we used to white out all the backgrounds of all of our photos, and it really did take a lot of time, and we kind of grown to realize, at least in our situation, that more listings is really what makes more money for us, it seems. You know, there's always going to be people that do the stylized photos, and that works for them. We like to do volume, so the more the better. So really that's something that you have to take into account and figure out for yourself, whether you want to have the perfect pristine photos or if you're okay with taking a lot more photos, maybe on a, you know, countertop like we do. So, and I think we do use the app Photo Room. So she'll take the background out on the first photo, so that it does have the white background, and then I guess if it doesn't look right, then we just keep the countertop in there. But
I don't edit every photo, just the main one.
yeah, if we do that, it's only the first photo. But yeah, thank you so much for the great questions, guys. I think this video is a little bit longer than we have been doing lately. We've been getting back into the groove of things, and I think we're just going to get more and more efficient as the office gets more set up. So thank you so much for watching, guys. We will see you in the next one. Bye.